David and Laura sat at the kitchen table, the soft hum of the refrigerator filling the silence between them. Their 15-year-old son, Alex, had been quieter than usual, retreating into his room after school, avoiding conversations, and seeming lost in thought. They had noticed the way his eyes lingered a little too long on his best friend, Ethan, and the way he tensed up whenever the topic of dating came up. "Do you think he's gay?" Laura finally whispered, stirring her tea absent-mindedly. David sighed, rubbing his temples. "I don't know. Maybe. But how do we even bring it up? What if we're wrong? What if he's not ready to talk about it?" Laura reached for his hand. "I just don't want him to feel alone. I want him to know that we love him, no matter what." David nodded. "Me too. I just don't want to push him. I remember how hard it was for my cousin Jake when he came out. He was terrified his parents would stop loving him. I never want Alex to feel that way." A few days passed, and the weight of their unspoken concerns grew heavier. Then one evening, Alex came home from school, eyes red-rimmed, his face pale. He barely muttered a hello before disappearing into his room. Laura and David exchanged a look. Something was wrong. After a moment, David knocked gently on Alex's door. "Hey, bud. Can we come in?" A muffled, hesitant "yeah" came from the other side. They stepped inside to find Alex sitting on his bed, staring at his hands. Laura sat beside him while David perched on the desk chair. "You okay?" Laura asked softly. Alex swallowed hard. "Not really." David took a deep breath. "Alex, we've noticed you've been keeping a lot to yourself lately. And we just want you to know, you can talk to us. About anything. No matter what it is, we love you. Always." Alex's lips trembled. He hesitated for a moment before whispering, I think I might be gay." Laura felt her heart clench, not in shock, but in empathy for the fear she saw in her son's eyes. "Oh, sweetheart," she said, wrapping her arms around him. "You don't have to be afraid. We love you." David reached out, squeezing Alex's shoulder. "Yeah, kiddo. Nothing changes that. You're still our son, and we're so proud of you." Tears spilled down Alex's cheeks as he let out a shaky breath. "I was so scared to tell you. I didn't want you to be disappointed." David's voice broke. "Disappointed? Never. We're honored you trust us enough to share this." Laura wiped a tear from her own cheek. "And you don't have to figure everything out right now. However you feel, whoever you love, will be here. Always." Alex let out a small, trembling laugh, relief washing over his face. "Thank you." The three of them sat there, wrapped in each other's warmth, as the quiet hum of the house surrounded them. The weight Alex had carried for so long had finally been lifted, and in its place, love remained, steady, unwavering, and unconditional.